Hello, my dear friends. I welcome you to this video in which I will share 4 ways to apply Kaizen philosophy in our daily life. The Japanese word Kaizen means good change. Kai stands for change and Zen stands for good. It is a beautiful Japanese philosophy that denotes change for the better and continuous improvement. Its fundamental emphasis is to focus on making small changes, bit by bit, step by step, every day, instead of making a big change all at once. When you set too large goals, you may overwhelm yourself. Your initial enthusiasm may fizzle out quickly, and you may end up giving up the goal altogether after some time. But when you focus on a small change to accomplish every day, no matter how small it is, those small changes ultimately accumulate to something big and great over time. Kaizen has become a popular business term, heavily used in the corporate world. But this Japanese philosophy can be implemented in all areas of our life, whether it's our mental health, relationships, work, hobby, fitness routine, and whatnot. So now, let's go deeper into this wonderful Japanese philosophy and explore 4 ways to apply Kaizen philosophy in our daily life. Here we go. Number 1. Take small consistent steps to make continuous improvement. Confucius had said, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." The fundamental principle of Kaizen is to make small changes and improvement consistently on a regular basis. I'll give you an example. I have seen certain category of obese people who are desperate to lose weight plunge into intensive, rigorous exercise routines. They start exercising for hours morning and evening, deprive themselves of all the nice food and delicacies all at once, and follow a bland diet. They do shed their weight quickly, stay in shape for another couple of months, but then their mind and body begins to get bored and exhausted with the intensive routines and the bland, tasteless diet. Their interest fizzle out in their fitness routine, and ultimately in another few months, they revert back to their old shape again. I have encountered another type of obese people who decided to brisk walk or exercise for 30 to 40 minutes once a day, had only 1 instead of 2 delicacies in their regular diet, and it had taken them more than a year to achieve the desired weight. But they have stayed in shape since then till now only because they can still afford to invest those 30 to 40 minutes of exercise every day and make a small sacrifice of food, like instead of having 4 or 5 chocolates all at once, they may be having 1 chocolate, and so they don't end up with the feeling of depriving themselves totally. With this example, I want to draw your attention to the importance of taking small manageable steps every day that will enable you to progress slowly but surely towards your goal, and you can achieve long-term and long-lasting success. Kaizen encourages us to begin with small, easy-to-manage changes. These small steps will not overwhelm or exhaust you, and you will feel motivated to continue with your practice over time. When you persevere with taking a small step every day on a regular basis, you naturally grow the ability to become more patient and consistent. The two major qualities every successful person possesses. Number 2, focus on the present moment in the process itself instead of hankering after the goal. The Kaizen approach to life is based on mindfulness, living our life moment to moment with our conscious awareness. The fact is, we are not good at performing a task properly for two reasons. First, it may be due to our lack of interest in the task itself. Or second, we may not be paying the required attention, distracting our mind much by worrying about the outcome. And all this directly leads to poor performance. When we invest all our attention on the process, the task in hand itself, without injecting thoughts of worry and anxiety about the end result, the quality of the task is bound to be better. Suppose a student wants to score high marks in her exam, but when he or she sits down to revise, she is constantly worrying about whether the question paper will be easy or if the examiner will be fair and considerate. Instead of working herself up in this manner, if she lets go of her worries and simply focuses on the lessons, it will be the most worthwhile thing to do at that point of time. Kaizen draws our focus to ways we can improve the quality of our performance. And to achieve this, it is fundamentally important to pay attention to the very process of the task itself. Give the task the necessary attention. Stay present with it in the moment, no matter how small a task it is, and let go of worrying about the outcome. Pay attention to detail. Be sincerely involved while executing the task, and the future outcome will take care of itself. Number 3, accept and learn from your failures as well as celebrate the small successes. As per Kaizen, failure is essential for our growth and improvement. Kaizen considers failure not a discouragement but an opportunity to learn from the mistakes we make, rectify them, and continue to grow. Suppose, in spite of working really hard to set up a new business successfully, you fail to make much impact. It may be undeniable that you worked hard, but there must have been certain technical and strategic mistakes you might have made that led to the failure. If you apply the Kaizen approach, instead of wasting time on lamenting your failure, start analyzing your mistakes, learn from them, rectify them with better, faultless strategies, and try once more. This time your chances to succeed will accelerate because you are better equipped with the knowledge of what works and what doesn't work. On the other hand, Kaizen also encourages us to acknowledge and celebrate even our small achievements. If you can identify your small successes and progress from time to time and celebrate them with appreciation and gratitude, you can stay motivated to carry on with the long road ahead. So celebrate your success, no matter how small it is. Number 4, Be open to constructive criticism and feedback. Kaizen encourages a person to be open to useful constructive criticism and feedback. Instead of living inside your head with your work, it is always worthwhile to ask for feedback from supportive people around you. Suppose you are learning a new skill, for example, painting. If you now and then show your artworks to the people who have good knowledge of this art, they will be able to point out the areas you need to work upon. If you truly want honest feedback, you should put your ego aside because honest criticism may hurt. In social media platforms, I do see most people getting hurt or fired up if they receive critical comments on their work, even from well-meaning friends. With this attitude, you'll only end up satisfying your ego, but not make any worthwhile progress in your work. A Kaizen mindset encourages you to be humble when you are asking for honest feedback, because a humble attitude makes you more receptive to useful suggestions that you can use to modify your approach towards your task and make further improvement. Kaizen is such a rich and vast philosophy that I need to talk for hours to cover all its aspects and benefits. In this video, I have attempted to cover a few of its core principles, and I hope you'll find them useful and worth applying in your daily life. I'll be back with more insightful topics very soon. Till then, dear friends, take good care of your body and take very good care of your mind. Have a beautiful day.